Hello, my wonderful audience. It's Leo Robot again, trying to be on a somewhat normal upload schedule. And today we're talking about Lunchly. To anybody who might have heard about this, you might be wondering why I'm so late. And to that I say, well, this is my channel. You know I'm going to be late. And to people who haven't heard about Lunchly, hi there, Mom, I love you. Thanks for being half of my subscriber base. Don't know who the other half is, but it's a collaboration between these three men to synergize their brand. KSI, Logan Paul, and Mr. Beast. Now, you might all know who Mr. Beast is. In fact, you probably all do. You all do. Because Mr. Beast has become world famous for giving away money whilst making awkward smiles to the camera. As you could tell by the fact that these men all look like it physically hurts them to smile. Especially KSI. Like it looks like one of the others kicked him in the mouth. Shouldn't say that, but seriously, does he need Metamucil? Did he take too much? Like, are they holding his hand to the stove until he's sufficiently promoted the product? Like, and are those tears like running down his face? That is a grimace. Anyways, Lunchly, as you can tell by this, is a Lunchable competitor. Like I said, they wanted to synergize their brands, which is Feastables and Prime. Now, it's $2 extra, so of course, they're going to make great points in their data presentation about why it's better. They've got to. I am sure of it. Let's see. Pull up the graph. I am ready. Let's see their first point. I'm sure it's some data from valuable research. Let's see. Flavorful combos versus standard picks. Yeah, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Pull up the last slide. There's a Wizardtron. What was their products again? Fiesta nachos, the pizza, and turkey stack. Hold up. But this is just the Lunchables, but with Prime. Standard flavorful combos as opposed to standard picks, Guys, you are the standard picks. You just copied the standard picks, and you kind of needed to because those are the ones children are used to, but don't act like you're so much better than that when you're the same dang thing. I mean, I'm sure they're not. I'm sure they've got a whole bunch of other stuff they're better at. Let's see, pull up the graph again. 400 milligrams of electrolytes versus 55 milligrams, as in Prime versus Capri Sun. Now, I like potassium, and I advise viewers to eat their bananas and all that. But some people say that potassium in excess can also be bad for you, and that some electrolytes, as companies promote them, are just salt. Now, I disagree with the potassium point. Because you're probably not getting enough potassium most days, so if you get more than enough one day, it shouldn't be a problem. And as for the other electrolytes just being sodium, who said that? They're just like doctors, right? Nah, these are the nutrients the plants crave, you know? Let's give them the benefit of the doubt, because they're probably not going to have any other good points. Let's move on. I'm sure they're going to get on the roll. Let's see. Bold packaging versus basic packaging. Now look, Their box isn't gray, and their logo isn't an Arial font, which means they're already more complicated than 90% of corporate products in America nowadays. That's called corporate minimalism. We should probably talk about it one of these days, because I've got a lot to say on the subject. But this isn't about Lunchly, and I don't need to go on tangents. I already go on enough of those, and I'm probably already going on enough of those today. So Lunchly. Now they got, like I said, they've probably got bolder packaging than 95% of products in the grocery store. But that's only because they're appealing to children. And that means Lunchables does the same thing. In fact, their mascots are talking CGI animals. Some with horns. Lunchables. So it's not like they're trying to be boring. But I'm sure Lunchly is going to come out with a bold scientific one for their last point. Let's see here. I'm going to read it right now. I'm sure it's going to be some study of X many people preferred this product to the other product in massive consumer studies. Or we've got this many grams of saturated fat, or of vitamin E35 or whatever. Let's see. Big gestures versus mid moments. Big gestures. Hold on. I'm hallucinating, right? Let's read it again. Big gestures versus mid moments. What the fuck? Guys, what the heck are you talking about? What? Big gestures versus mid moments. Why do you think that's a good selling point? Why do you think that's one of your main selling points and you put it on the graph like it's some sort of scientific thing? This wouldn't fly with any other product. With any products that wasn't sold by an internet influencer. If Clorox had an ad attacking Gain and they said, our product has big gestures compared to Gain's mid moments, you're not gonna be like, well, I guess I'm buying Clorox now. No, you can't get away with that unless you're Mr. Beast and Logan Paul and you're appealing to 7-year-olds. And you know what's sad? The kids are probably going to fall for it too, because they're kids. They're Gen Alpha, and we were all dumb kids once too. So we can all already tell this is gonna happen. But that doesn't mean they're not gonna get clowned by the adults for this. Like, I'm terminally online, but I watch TV sometimes too. Fun fact about me. One of my favorite shows is Have I Got News for You, UK and US versions, but mostly US. And Roy Wood Jr. made a joke with the View lady and some author, I think, and like Michael Ian Keyes made the joke that, unfortunately though, buying a Mr. Beast and Logan Paul lunch kit would automatically trigger a call from Child Protective Services. Ouch! Ouch! And the View lady said, you don't come out with that the same week the sexual harassment stuff happens. Which is the thing that happened with Mr. Beast. Probably make a video about that, but this didn't make the cut. But yeah, they're getting clowned down. Now, let's see who else made fun of them. If all these mainstream figures did, who really moved the nail then? If they didn't, and TDM from the Diamond Minecart. I remember him. I was a kid. I remember watching him on like first computer with like Dr. Tyrannus. I think that was his name. The villager with the lab coat. Oh man, good times, good times. But anyway, yeah, as you could tell from my tangent, Minecraft YouTuber used to make videos about pretty much every Minecraft mod in existence. He went up against KSI, saying, "What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore. This is simply selling stuff for the sake of making money. It's simple. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better." Wow. That's definitely something, but to defend the three who are making the product, selling stuff for the sake of making money is just how, like, capitalism works. I'm not here to say that that's good or bad. I'm not here to debate the virtues or the plus and minuses of, like, Marx and Adam Smith. That is not what we're here for. We're really just here to discuss this and what it led to, because needless to say, KSI did not take it very well. None of them did, but not KSI in particular. Starting with "looks like crap to me," and you might say, "Wow, KSI dunked on it, made a great point." But no, you may be saying, "Josh, Lay Robot, you're wrong." Well, yeah, it might seem true, but one of those companies that made the Dan TDM merch, their founder, who commissioned it, works with KSI. So it falls flat on its face, really. Now he did make other tweets, like saying, "You sold candy to kids." Not really, he promoted candy in one of his videos. But he didn't own the candy company, which KSI, I assume, owns a third of Lunchly. So big difference there. Not going to say KSI's wrong for selling it. I'm just saying that I've heard these arguments and they seem quite rational. But KSI made tweet after tweet after tweet about this, ending with saying it proves that he's in the thick of it, and then promoted his new song. You may be saying, what new song? You telling me KSI makes music? Yeah. And well, the crowd went mild. Actually, the crowd were the people in that one scene from SpongeBob buying the tomatoes and saying it was worth every penny. They were out to get this man. Now, it's kind of funny the extent they tore him to pieces. But yeah, people were hating on him for the sake of hating on him at that point. Even though it was kind of bad. But to the extent the people made fun of him, look at this. I just pulled a Wikipedia article. Triple Red, his own feature on the song, joked that he was held hostage and forced to make the song. He needed an excuse. You may be thinking, well, the song's clowned on that hard, and there's a million things on shorts making fun of it, saying that if it was playing in the car, you should get out and let yourself get run over, or that people rise from the grave to stop the song and then go back to eternal slumber, or that grandpa who's 90s getting up from his bed for the first time in 40 years when he hears the song, turns it off and then just goes straight back to bed. Now you may be saying, if people hate it that much, it certainly won't chart. It certainly won't be the #1 hit in several countries. Yeah, you'd think that, wouldn't you? But you know who doesn't think that? Wikipedia. Yeah. #1 song in New Zealand. #1 hip-hop song in UK. Top 100 hit in like a ton of countries. In the global top 300. 12 in the Netherlands. 30th in Ireland. Top 15 in Australian hip-hop charts. Top 100 on the Australian charts. This is a genuine hit song. Possibly just because people hated it so fucking much. I mean, maybe a lot of people like this song, but I'm just saying, Gucci Gang was the #3 song in the US at one point. And nobody admitted to liking that. So, maybe it is the hatred feeling this somewhat. But anyways, that's all for this video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. So long. It took me 5 takes.